All right, welcome back to TenNapel Tuesdays. Last week we talked about Earthworm Jim is a newt now, and the whole costume that you were in and all the joy and fun that went along with that, and how tormented my mom was constantly as we were playing that growing up. And I'll tell you about my least favorite level. I keep saying episode. There was a TV show. But my least favorite level was the one where you were flying and you had to take out Major Mucus, who was exactly what his name sounds like a giant mutant snot ball that was in a military costume, so Major Mucus. And you would have to be on this rocket ship, and you're flying, and you have to bump this dynamite balloon up. But the whole time, and so it's kind of a cool angle, especially for the time. You're doing a flyover, and you're bumping this balloon the whole time. So you keep pushing it. And the crazy thing is, every now and then you do something, and you'd blow the rocket up. And so you'd have to go all the way back to the start of the level and start all over. And so you'd bump, get it all the way to the end. And then what you'd have to do is, Major Mucus would be there, and you'd have to shoot him, and then blow up the balloon and take him out with that. And you couldn't damage him without that balloon. That is a level that, to this day, I have yet to beat. I was playing it the other day to get some footage for these episodes. And so I was playing through a bunch of the levels, and a friend of mine had a puppy born, and so I went and got the Peter puppy, where Psy-Crow is throwing the puppies out the window, and I sent that to her because that was like new summer camp game. I don't think they appreciated it, but I have yet to be able to beat this stupid level, because what happens is you're flying in this rocket ship, and there's these like native people on the ground, and they're using catapults to launch. I still can't figure out whether they're just really fat men or whether they're pig-faced men. I don't know what they are, but they come up and they latch onto your rocket ship, and you have to swing back and forth and knock them off. And then you continue with your flight, and if you get too close to either edge, there's extra booster rockets which can either help or hurt you, because if you don't have your balloon, then you can rocket way up in the level and completely miss the balloon, and then you have to turn around, go to the other side of the screen, and rocket your way back. And so it gets extremely frustrating, and I have yet to beat that level. I don't know how to do it, and I am much older than my child self. It is like the last stage of Ninja Gaiden. That is another level I still have never beaten. And so if you know how to do it, then comment below. But it is that level that has stymied me. And so I hope you guys enjoy a little bit of walk down memory lane with Earthworm Jim and just all the wonderful memories. Share what your favorite memory is of the Earthworm Jim game. But that is my least favorite but most memorable episode level, probably. And I also really remember ISO 9001 because I just thought it was so weird that he would name a level after something that he's going around inspecting businesses. But it made sense once I realized that's what the level is about, sort of. And anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this TenNapel Tuesday. We're going to go back to reviewing some of the black and white episode. Like I said, we'll have an unboxing of all the graphic novels and all of that. And so hope you guys tune in. And thank you for joining me on the Janus Project for another TenNapel Tuesday.